The first time I ever saw Michael Jordan was in 1981 at the McDonald's All-American game in Wichita, Kansas. As soon as I saw him on the court, he was different. Every practice session was like Game 7. And he did that relentlessly every single session. Okay, he's dominating us. He's the best player in the gym by far. We see this. But can he do it against NBA players at that next level? 1984 Olympic team, we went on somewhat of an NBA tour against NBA All-Stars to prepare for the Olympics in LA. All the stars showed up. Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Kevin McHale. The best player on the court was Michael Jordan, this junior from the University of North Carolina. And I think ultimately, it was the preview of the greatest player of all time coming on the scene.
A look from above the skyline of the city of Indianapolis, Indiana, where we'll be bringing you to the USA, going head-to-head with a team of NBA stars.
You could understand the excitement in this building. And it's easy to see why some of the best collegiate athletes in the nation on Team USA. While the NBA star squad is just stacked up with their top-tier talent.
Now this game, Clark, only an exhibition contest. But the fans, my goodness, they seem pretty invested already.
And I can see why, Kevin. What a sight to behold. I mean, this might even be a once-in-a-lifetime assemblage of talent. That goes for both of these teams. I mean, you don't often get a chance to see this many big-name players on one court.
I am so glad you and I are here to see it. Out there for Team USA, we've got Steve Alford and Michael Jordan at the 1 and 2. Then Chris Mullin at the small forward. Wayman Tisdale at power forward. And down low, it's Sam Perkins. And out there for the NBA stars, Isaiah Thomas is running things at the point. With Jim Paxson and Mark Aguirre at the 2 and 3. And then it's teammates Larry Bird and Robert Parrish filling out the front court.
We know this game doesn't go on anybody's record, but you can tell these players aren't about to come out here and just make each other look good. I think that speaks to the quality of the players on these two squads. These are all true competitors.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the NBA Stars. Passes it to Paxson. Outside Mullin. Down low. From 10 feet out. Here's Perkins. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Fighting hard for the second chance look. Perkins knows completing the play is worth the effort.
Mike, it only makes this game more interesting to watch as a fan. Clark, the fact that both teams are playing for keeps is so interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this contest is going to be full of a lot of up and down basketball. If you blink, you're going to miss it. I'm expecting a lot of high-intensity, high-effort play for both sides to be pushing themselves to be at their best.
Jordan wasting no time, showing these NBA stars what he can do. One guy we're going to keep a close eye on tonight, Mike, and this one is Michael Jordan out of North Carolina with a ton of promise.
And everyone wants to see how he measures up against real pros. No better time to get a sense of what he might be capable of in the NBA.
And unfamiliar opponents tonight. That adds some intrigue as we go to David Aldridge for more.
Thanks very much. Now, both squads are excited to check out their future competition. For USA, they can't wait to test themselves against the likes of Larry Bird. And the NBA stars are very curious to see what Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing can do. They know they're dealing with potential rivals in their professional careers in this one. Back to you.
Good stuff, David. Thank you. Mike, I think we expected that might be the case.
A terrific chance to do some feeling out. And it's really no shock to hear the NBA vets want a closer look at these young incoming talents.
They've got to be curious, right? My goodness.
They hear about them all year.
Right. The pass to Thomas. Back to Aguirre. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, something that could give the NBA stars an edge are the little things. Oftentimes, I say the playing things are the main things, and you learn that as a pro. Little attention to detail type stuff, like playing a strong transition game or being able to read and anticipate where a play is going. That's stuff that pros do.
You might just see more high IQ plays coming from the NBA stars. They'll be a little more calculated with their approach, where Team USA might try to just get things done with sheer willpower and effort.
To the middle, here's Bird. Wow, Bird came out ready to play, didn't he? Giving Team USA all he's got on the offensive end. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Team USA. Trailing by 2. Here's Tisdale. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
This is the winning mindset Jordan brings to his team. Enjoys feeding his open teammates.
Clark, there's so much to be excited about watching this unique matchup. But the biggest question is the most obvious one. And that's who's going to win this game?
Look, I don't want to be a guy that fudges on picks, but it could go either way, Kevin. I mean, Team USA has a lot of hungry and ambitious young talents, but don't expect the NBA stars just to show up and roll over. I think they also want to win this thing.
They got a lot of pride, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Pass to Bird. It's rebounded by Perkins. Rebounded by Perkins, something he's become very good at while at UNC. Jordan's shot is off. The NBA stars trailing here. Aguirre kicks to Parrish. The 15-footer. The stars again missing.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
Jordan, and he makes good on the layup. Jordan's got 6.
You know, one of the major offensive weapons out there for Team USA is Michael Jordan. He plays and scores at a very, very high level and could maybe give some of these NBA stars a run for the money. We know he's competitive, and he's certainly going to try to prove a little something out there, that's for sure.
Well, Jordan is also special because he's fun to watch. Once he takes that first step to go on the attack, you can't take your eyes off of him. He's a remarkable young talent.
Pass to Tisdale. Shoots it. Perkins trying to break loose. And that's collected by Bird. The NBA stars trail by 4. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right.
That's why Jim Paxson piles up the big assist numbers. How about that dish?
Parrish has gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Jordan against Aguirre. And that one drops for him. 8 points for him.
And both of these teams right now, lights out shooting to start this one.
The offense has been fun to watch, but I'm curious as to which team is going to step it up on defense first.
And the dunk by Aguirre. Mike, we're pretty far into this game. How do you like what you've seen so far of Michael Jordan?
I gotta say, I'm impressed. He's playing against some of the country's best pros and making a real impact out there.
What a talent. The stars on offense. 4-point game. Aguirre passes to Paxson. Bird inside. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed.
Straight up, Larry Bird gets buckets all around the floor.
Jordan against Paxson. Jordan the pass to Perkins. Over Parrish. And Team USA getting another basket right there.
The strength of Perkins on display there, just bullying the defense with that tough finish.
So, Coach, with the start of this game behind us, right now, it's Team USA who's out on top.
I'm sure this has not been the start the NBA stars were expecting, but Team USA came out swinging, and right now they're in control.
Alford passes to Perkins. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Some grown man points from Perkins. Great to see him battling.
Outside Thomas. Plenty of space. Rebound by Team USA.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Alford passes to Mullen. Perkins dishes to Jordan. bucket puts Jordan in double figures for scoring. Nicely done.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
And the Stars now going with a whole new group out there. Team USA also making some changes. Ewing comes in for Sam Perkins. And Turner's subbed in for Tisdale. The NBA Stars trail by 9.
A big part of Team USA's strategy has to be making the NBA Stars earn their looks. Nothing easy. If they give up quality shots, you know these pros are going to knock them down. So they've got to take away those easy, good looks.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here are the NBA Stars now. Seasting passes to Whitman. Here's Reed. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Coach, no question, Team USA is going to have to work overtime to effectively defend the NBA Stars.
Well, outworking the pros might just be the key. Team USA is full of energetic young guys. So all-out effort on that end could be the difference maker.
Kicks it to Williams. McHale passes to Whitman. He can't get that one. Mullen with the defensive effort. Team USA leading by 9. He feeds it to Ewing. Stolen by Reed. Pass break. It's the NBA Stars. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Team USA.
Something that's really making this game special is this crowd. I'm told it's over 60,000 people who packed in here to see Team USA take on the NBA Stars.
He takes it in. The feed to Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
60,000 people. I mean, that's enormous. For a rare look, Clark, it's so many amazing plays.
And, Kevin, it's not surprising at all that many are salivating for this matchup. And I'm sure there are plenty of you folks at home who couldn't be here in person, but you're making just as much noise as these fans are in the building.
And now we can enjoy it together. Me, Mike Clark, and all of you. Let's go to David Aldridge and see what he's picking up on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, I have found something that both teams' coaches agree on. They think that these games are the best possible way to prepare the Olympic team for international competition. The NBA Stars are among, if not the best players in the world. So who better to challenge USA's skills and bring them closer together as a team? Back to you guys.
That's a good point. Thanks for that, D.A. Clark, any thoughts on these coaches' assessment?
Well, Kevin, I fully agree with them. I mean, there's no way you can agree with them. Playing against the top talent is really the best way to develop your own game and grow as a player. You know the old saying, iron sharpens iron as one man sharpens another.
Oh, I love it, Clark.
You really can't overstate how many exciting rising stars there are on this Team USA roster. Dynamic college athletes, many of whom already have big NBA expectations attached to them.
Whitman kicks to Williams. Here's Reed. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Hey, you better get a body on him and box him out.
Yeah, he makes him pay, you're right.
And unless you get a body on him, he's going to continue to do that.
Ewing right side. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You know, with his size, skills, mobility, and touch, Patrick Ewing is the perfect option near the basket.
Here is Seasting. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Whitman passes to McHale. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Inside, McHale is well positioned to just go to work. Finds his shot and takes it.
Here's Jordan. Williams with the block.
A little taste of NBA-level defense for Jordan there. He can't expect to get every look he wants.
You know, I think when you give up second chance points, a lot of it comes down to simply a lack of effort.
Yeah, it's simple. A key part of playing good defense is limiting the offense to one shot. And that starts with boxing out.
And so that's the end of the first half. Team USA ahead, leading by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, everyone, for the second half of action in this exhibition game between Team USA and the NBA Stars. It has been a fun one so far. Team USA leading by 9.
What stood out to me after a full first half of play is the sense of competition out there on the floor. The NBA Stars aren't handling Team USA with kid gloves. They're giving their all.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
And so in the game for Team USA, we've got Alford, Perkins out there with Tisdale. Then it's Jordan, and it's Mullen in at the 3 spot. And Clark with Team USA, they don't seem to be holding anything back.
Without question, if these young guys are intimidated by playing against pros, they're not showing any signs of that. And, you know, it's not so easy to have to go up against the guys you're accustomed to looking up to, Kevin. That takes a lot of confidence.
A lot of guts, you're right. With that shot, Bird slips into double figures. He's done a good job finding his looks. So, Coach Fratello, as we get the second half going here, it's Team USA holding on to the lead.
The problem is that might only further motivate the NBA Stars. Being down to amateur players at this point in the game will really fire up their competitive spirit.
That's going to be fun to watch. And another great look at the 2K drive.
Trying to close the gap, it's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks inside.
Mullen against Aguirre. The shot's good from Mullen.
Those were 2 gritty points for Mullen.
The Stars trail by 9. Thomas passes to Aguirre. Parrish up top. Bird high post. Pulls from the top of the key. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed. Bird's got 12 in the game. One half gone, Coach, and you have to admit Jordan has looked good matched up against some of these NBA stars.
Oh, absolutely. He's attacking what he wants and finding himself shots, showing no fear against some talented NBA defenders.
Inside, Harris. And it's Tisdale with the rebound. Team USA leading by 9. Here's Jordan. Tisdale passes to Alford. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes in.
Nothing wrong with the mid-range J to keep padding to the lead.
And they gave him a bit too much space on that chance. Need to tighten up the D.
Thomas kicks to Parrish. Outside Thomas. Nails it from the high post.
Well, I think the defense has to guard Thomas a lot better than that. He's really good in that mid-range area.
Pass to Tisdale. And Bird comes to help. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul.